So if you have ever thought about considering trading to be a career, or you want to become profitable and make money full time, then you need to watch what I'm about to tell you. Only about 10 or 5 to 10% of people are able to trade like professional trader and make money consistently. So after trading for some few years, I've had experience, and I wish I knew this earlier when I started trading, because I lose money for a couple of years before I could finally learn the truth. So I'm going to be sharing with you summary of what an experienced trader who traded for about 17 years and had experience interacting with many traders was able to come up with. So he summarized everything in 7 points, and if you learn these 7 points at the end of this video, guys, you are going to realize that your trading is going to completely turn around. So if you have been losing money and thinking about how you can possibly make money in this market, then you want to watch this video to the end. Okay traders, welcome to my channel. I am Full Kingsley. By the grace of God, I bring to you guys strategies, tutorials on the forex market, volatility indices, metals like gold, Nasdaq, VIX75, many other instruments. You want to subscribe to the channel by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss out. So he brought up what we call the 7 principle of consistent profitable trading, and in this principle he actually stated points that cause 90% of traders to lose money. And if you are able to understand these points, guys, you are going to realize that you start trading as a professional trader. All right, so now I'm going to state and briefly explain the points so that you can pick a pen, just pick up a pen and try to jot down. Your 7 points acted like a guideline for every trader to use. It could be used like a trading plan for every trader, and this can really cause a positive change in your trading. Now, number 1, he said, as for every trader, from the 7 points, he said that make sure that you always define your age. Now, defining your age simply means that you have a strategy, all right, meaning that you have a particular confidence that you have in the market, that when you see price behave that particular way, it's most likely to go a particular direction. That's why we call what we call an age, right? An age is like just like a trading strategy, all right? So in the age, he actually explained that an age does not mean that it will always act the way right? There are times where it's going to go contrary. An age can be a strategy that wins maybe just 60% of the time. Let's say that particular pattern, you can understand that it most likely work this way, but it might work 60% of the time, 50% of the time. That is an age. So as every trader, you need to define an age. Now, number 2 principle was what he said: you need to define your risks. Now, in every trade that you want to take as a trader, make sure that you have defined your risks, you have pre-defined your risks. Now, you know that in this trade that I'm about to take, if the trade goes against me, how much am I going to be losing? That's what you should define first, not even the take profit. You define your risk first of all. For every trader, once you define it, you are going to eliminate the aspect of blowing accounts in one single trade. All right, number 3 principle, he said, accept the risks. So once you define the risk, number 3, you accept it completely. All right, meaning that once you are taking a trade, just know that there is a possibility that you can lose it. All right, and when you lose it, you have accepted the risk, meaning that what you are risking is what you can afford to lose. If you are risking 2% of your account, then you have accepted it completely before entering the trade. So that is number 3. Now, number 4 is execute the trade without hesitation. All right, so any trade that you see, if you have seen your age, remember number 1 point has to do with your age. Your age is what you are going to see that will give you the confidence that you are going to most likely take the trade, that it's going to go this way. Now, once you have defined the risk and accepted it, you execute number 4, right? You execute it without hesitation. All right, stop trying to overanalyze, maybe because you have had losing streaks. There are people who have had losing trades, and once they have losing trades, they start being afraid to execute. Now they will see their age play out, right? Maybe you were trading maybe based on a double top pattern, and then now you are afraid to enter. You start analyzing, is it actually going to go down? Is it going to go up? In that principle, as a professional trader, once you see your age, execute. Don't hesitate. That is the 4th principle. Now, the 5th principle is, he said that always pay yourself once the market make money available. All right, once you have already entered a trade, don't sit on your fingers. All right, make sure that you control the trades. Once you see the price, or when you see price move in your favor for a particular distance, make sure that you secure your profits, right? So you make sure that you pay yourself. So Mark Douglas in this 5th point was actually saying pay yourself whenever market make money available. There are people in which trade will move 70% in their favor, they will do nothing about it. The trade might reverse, come back and hit their stop loss. You should not do that. Make sure that you should pay yourself, right? You can place maybe like a suggestion from me, 2 trades in each of the setup that shows up. When price move a particular deal, you close one of the trade, you have paid yourself already, you lock your profits like 80%, you lock your profits. Even if the trade reverses and comes back, you are not going to be in a loss. So that is what he explained. So you will actually say pay yourself when the market make money available. Now the 6th point was that you should continuously monitor your susceptibility of making errors, right? So once you are trading, make sure that you are constantly checking on yourself. Also make sure that you check on yourself constantly to ensure that you don't make a mistake, you don't break your trading rule, right? Because once you are trading, money has to do with a lot of emotions. When you are trading, which you have to, you have put in your hard-earned money into the business, you are going to most likely have a lot of emotions in play. These emotions will most likely cause you to to commit errors that make good. So you should always constantly monitor your susceptibility, the probability of you making an error, right? That is what he meant in the 6th point. Now in the 7th point, what did Mark Douglas say? He actually said that you should understand how important these 7 principles are for you to become consistently profitable. So you should do everything possible to ensure that you don't break any of these rules, right? Because that is what is going to cause you to become a profitable trader. So it is very clear that trading psychology and risk management constitute more than 70% of every trader's success. The strategy only comes in with about 15 to 25%. So it means that if you have the best strategy in the world, you are not able to implement at least these 7 points that I've just stated, then making money consistently in this business will still become very difficult, right? So let's just take a quick recap. Now we are just looking at the 7 principles of consistent profitability by Mark Douglas. We said number 1, he said you should define your edge, and I explained what an edge is for you. And he said that number 2, you should define your risks, right? In each trade you want to take, make sure that you define your risk. You know how much you are risking in that trade. Number 3, he said you should accept the risks. All right, there are people who are trading and they ignore the risk aspect, they only look at the profit. So when they lose, they become so frustrated. Make sure that you define and accept your risks. Number 4, you execute your trade without hesitation, right? You should just execute that once you see your edge plays out. Number 5, he said that what, make sure you always pay yourself when market make money available. Pay yourself, right? Number 5, he said you should do on. Number 6, continuously monitor your susceptibility of making errors, so that you should abide to these rules. And number 7, he said that what, you should understand how important these aspects are, these trading psychological aspects are to your trading career. So you should make sure that you don't break any of the rules. All right, so for those people who have studied Mark Douglas' book on trading in the zone, which is a psychology book, you should have probably come across these 7 points. He actually talked about some 5 principles, in which I'm also going to share with you in the next video. So these points are very important, guys. Make sure that you write them out, try to test them in your trading, and you are going to see a complete shift in your trading, right? So if you like to always see videos like this, make sure that you subscribe to this channel by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell, so that anytime I post a new video, you are going to be the first to get the notification. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Peace out.